in case they want to put a woman in a wifey position. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Miss Dolly, baby, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, cool, cool. So let's start with some icebreaker questions. Tell the people, what I'm saying, your name, where you from, your age, what you do for a living, zodiac sign, shit like that.
Okay, so my name is Dolly. I'm from the Bronx. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? What you doing? Where you going? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. And I'm 28 years old. I am a content creator. I'm also a bartender, a server, and yeah, basically that's it. And a single mom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
And I say
okay.
that very proudly.
Hell
Okay?
yeah,
Because
hell
there's
yeah.
nothing wrong with being a single mom.
So that's all the single moms out there.
All day, every day. You girls work hard.
Oh, for real, for real. So Dolly, I want to know if you had to choose one word to describe yourself, what would it be and why?
Very, very. I don't know how to say it in English because I don't know if it's the same word, but in Spanish it's simpática. It's something. It's somebody that's like very like outgoing. You're very like you're outgoing. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to be like, hey, how you doing? Are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Try to make people feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And just adjust it to their environment. Like for instance, for example, if somebody new comes into my job and stuff like that, I'll easily go up to them and be like, hey, how you doing, girl? Don't even worry about it. You're going to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make some money up in here. So I'm very like, I got big energy. So
Yeah.
it's not just one word that describes me. It's a lot of words that describe me. Like,
No, all good, all good. Okay, so pretty much like you bring the good energy, you bring the good vibes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a combination of words.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
vibe
basically.
bringer. Okay, okay. I'm with that. I'm with that. So, can you define what a wife is in your own opinion?
So this is how I define a wife, to be honest. I've defined a wife, a person that's going to be there for her man. You know what I'm saying? Through thick and thin. It's not only about if he has money, you know what I'm saying, or if, he it's just it's so many things that I could say about being a wife. It's
Yeah.
just so much more than just being a pretty face, having a beautiful body, and some pussy to offer. That's all I gotta say, to be honest. It's so much more than that.
So it's more.
Okay, that's yeah.
No, that's real. That's real. So, in your opinion, what qualities do you have that makes you wifeable?
The qualities that I have that makes me wifeable is that I'm loyal. I'll be 100% there for my man. I'm a builder. So I like to build my man up. Like if you have a project and you want to build on that project, I'm going to be there to help you with ideas, to also help you, if you're really down for me, and I've seen throughout the months that you're down for me, if you even decide on doing something with your life and I am financially stable to, help you out with that, I don't mind. You get what I'm saying? Especially if we're going to grow and build into something more than just, you know what I'm saying? Just, I want to build. That's what I want. You get what I'm saying? Well, let's make some money. Let's build. And I know that that's one of the qualities that I have. I'm loyal. I also sit down and I try to put myself in the man's shoes. You get what I'm saying? Because we got to understand too, like, just because we're women doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, that the man has to drop everything for us and then boom, run to us. We also have to be, strong enough to also support our men when they are down and shit like that. We gotta, get up and be loyal and be that woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel
Yeah.
that. So, uh, before we move on, let me give a shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to APAP Media, man. APAP Media Group, APAP Radio. You know what I'm saying? So this they whole facility, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to one of the coldest videographers and photographers that I know, man. Shout out to my guy Black Trades, man. He in the building too, in the background. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do best. Be in the background. Also, shout out to my brand. I'm a brand ambassador. You know what I'm saying, for troublemakers. You know what I'm saying. So stay troublesome. To all my people out there, you know what I'm saying? This the gear right here. Hit me up if you need it. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my guy Barrows, man. You know what I'm saying? For the brand deal. So but anyway, going back to the interview, I had to get that out the way.
It's
So
all good.
so Dolly, what is your nationality?
I'm Puerto Rican. I'm from the Bronx. I'm crazy. That's it. That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm also 25% Portuguese, which is awesome because I always wanted to learn Portuguese. So yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. All right. Well, tell me about your ideal honeymoon.
Damn, I never really thought about that. Like, I never really thought about that.
Yeah, it be like that
Um,
sometimes.
my ideal honeymoon. To be honest, I would like to go somewhere where there's definitely a beach, trees, jungle, and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I could go anywhere in the world, I'd probably go to, what is it called again? Finland? That's
Finland.
it? Yeah. Or Thailand, one of the two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, somewhere it's like, like at least for like 2 weeks, beach, trees, sand, a couple of margaritas on the beach. Let's get it.
Okay.
Get that Casamigos too, okay? Because I like me some Casamigos.
Hey, so that's okay. That was actually gonna be my next question. Like, do you drink? Do you smoke? Do you do hard drugs?
No. Hard drugs, hell no. But no, I do smoke here and there. I don't like to smoke that much though because I like to be focused like on what I'm doing and stuff like that. And sometimes smoking does like have me procrastinate. I drink not that much on occasions. I love me some Casamigos though, you know what I'm saying? And when I just like I don't drink, but when I decide to drink, I drink and I get fucked up, yo.
Throwing up and shit. Like,
I be having the meanest hangover after that, yo. I can't
we
even.
be having to drag Dolly up out the club.
Yup. But the thing is that I'm a good drunk though.
You're good.
Like I don't be fighting everybody. You know what I'm saying? I be having fun. Like I'll probably be crying in your lap. Don't I know why? They did that to me. I'm done. Boy, I be all over the place when I'm drunk. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not sloppy.
She's not sloppy.
I'm not sloppy. So don't try me because yo no soy así, ya tú sabes. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Okay? All right.
All right. Okay. So, at this point in your life, do you think you know how to choose? Do you know how to pick them? You know how to choose the right man?
Oh my gosh! You know what the thing is that it's not even like some men are so camouflaged that they're so good at what I'm saying, like being able to talk that game and for maybe even a couple of months like do right, and then after a while like it's like I don't know, like what I'm saying. Me personally, I just feel like you got to get to know that person very very well before even choosing to like at least live with that person or get married to that person or even have kids with that person, because it could be so good when you guys are apart not living together, but when you guys come to live together it could be so different. So you know what I'm saying, I just feel like when it comes to picking a man, do I really motherfucking know? No I don't. Okay, no I don't, but you know what, it's okay though, because life is constant learning experiences, and I'm here to learn. So let's do this. I'm not gonna be alone though for the rest of my life. So don't. I'm gonna be married one day.
That's what I'm talking
Yep,
about.
I'm gonna be married one day.
So like, what's a red flag when dating? So like, you know what I'm saying? When I say dating, I ain't talking about relationship. I know some people put dating as a relationship, but I'm talking before the exclusivity happens. What's a red flag to bad Dolly?
A big red flag, and I'm not gonna say this for everybody, but I will say this: a big red flag is if you have a bad relationship with your mom. I'm not going to even lie. That's a big red flag for me, because I feel like if you don't have a good relationship with your mom as a man, I feel like you're not going to be able to treat your woman right. I feel like that does have a lot to do with, what I'm saying, the upbringing of a man, that he does need that female person in his life there, because by that female person being there and also the father being there and treating the woman right, like he's supposed to do, that son is going to grow up to be able to treat his woman right. You get what I'm saying? And even if the father wasn't there, if he does have a good relationship with his mom, at least he knows what to do when the girl is sad, when she's down, or when she needs something, or when she's happy, or you know what I'm saying? So to me, that's a big red flag. I'm not going to lie.
Okay. Hey, like that was actually probably like one of the I never heard the answer before. You know what I'm saying? I didn't heard, if a motherfucker ghost me after a date, or, you know what I'm saying, like XYZ, but I ain't heard the mom thing. So that's pretty unique. Okay.
Yeah.
So are you familiar with the 5 major love languages?
No, I'm not. This is the first time I'm actually hearing this shit.
Okay, so the 5 major love languages, I'm gonna just run them down, and I want you to rank them from most important to least important.
Okay,
all right. So we got gifts, you got quality time, you got physical touch, you got words of affirmations, and you got acts of services. Rank those.
Okay, so the quality time has to be the first one, to be honest, the highest one that's on my list. Like I need some time. And the reason why is because we are all busy. But if you love me or you like me or I'm important to you, you're going to give me your time. So that's one thing that I definitely look for. That has to be the highest one.
Okay.
The second, say the other options again.
Okay, so we got physical touch, you got gifts, you got acts of services, and words of affirmations.
I think the words of affirmations are next, to be honest, because I definitely want to have a man that's not jealous of me, that's not in competition with me, that's going to help me actually build and grow myself. You get what I'm saying? There's some, everybody has insecurities in their life. You get what I'm saying? Every woman and every man. I want my man to be able to, not that I'm saying that I need him to secure me or validate me, but if I'm feeling down or if I feel like I have an idea and it's not that great, I would like my man to be like, hey, you got this. You can do it. Get up, just do it. And even if you fail, it's okay. You tried something new. So you know what I'm saying? Just get up and keep on going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The third,
All right, so we got
the quality time first, the words of affirmation second.
And then so you got gifts, acts of services, or physical
gifts,
touch.
acts of services, or that's a like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, listen, I'm gonna say the gifts for the third one. Why? Because, you know, and I'm not saying it as like materialistic. Like I'm gonna call you up and be like, yo, I need some shoes. Can you know what I'm saying? I want you to go to the store. And if you really care about me, you're going to see something that I like and you know that I like. You get what I'm saying? And you're going to think about it. You're going to be like, wait a minute, my girl actually liked that. So let me go ahead and grab that for her, a gift, and give it to her. And that's going to mean a lot to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't going to lie. And the last two, you said the acts of service. I can honestly, the acts of service is going to be at the last. I ain't going to lie. Because listen. Listen, the acts of service. What does that mean, though, acts of service, actually?
Okay, well, for me, I'm going to tell you, because acts of service is like that's my second top love languages. So acts of service, I could be chilling, watching, you know what I'm saying, a baseball game and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, hey, baby, can you go make me a sandwich? Can you bring me a beer?
Okay, so then that's number 3. All right, that's number 3 on my list, the acts of service. Why? So it's the quality time, the first one, and then the second one was the, what'd I say?
Words of affirmation.
The words of affirmation. And then the third one, yes, because you doing all the first and the second. You doing the first and the second, the third one is automatically going to come. You don't even got to ask me. You don't even got to ask me. I already know. I'm going to get up. Baby, you want something to drink? I got you, daddy. You want some food? Baby, I'm going to make you some of my spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? Under there. I'm sorry, but I love my spaghetti, okay? My spaghetti is my favorite place, so leave me alone because y'all going to constantly hear me say spaghetti, okay?
Don't eat the spaghetti.
I don't put sugar in mine, though. I'm just letting y'all know. But anyways, though. So, yeah, the acts of service has to be the third. And then the fourth one is the fifth.
I guess physical touch.
No, the quality time, the words of affirmation, the acts of service, and then there was 2 more.
It was physical touch, and then, hold on, wait. Run it back. One time.
The acts of service, the quality time.
Is the quality time number 2
and the
for
words
you?
of the acts of service.
So
No, the quality time is the first one for me.
Yeah.
The words of affirmation the second.
Yeah.
And the acts of service the third.
Right,
so
you got gifts and you got physical touch after that. So physical touch for it and then gifts last.
Nah, I think the physical touch is the last one. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. Why? Why do I say the physical touch is the last one? Because I feel like when that all happens in the order that it is, the physical touch is automatically going to be the best shit ever. So it might be the last, but remember what they say. Last is the fucking best. They save the best for fucking last.
Save the best for
so
last.
You know what? If you do all of that, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm reciprocating what you bringing out, the sex is automatically going to be motherfucking bomb because, you know, I like to suck some dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
You can say whatever. Hey, this is the Wifeable platform. You can say whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's basically it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you value most about a man?
What I value, you know what? I'll say this in a relationship type of way. Like as a man, what I value the most is your reassurance. Like you constantly reassuring me. Why? That's such a big thing right now, and I feel like a lot of people are talking about that reassurance because everybody, men and women alike, have been through so much bullshit. So let's say we're in a relationship and your last girl ended up cheating on you with your best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like
tragic.
You you like, I gotta constantly, like, I'm pretty sure that I gotta, not constantly, but I gotta reassure you, hey, babe, I ain't gonna cheat on you. Like, if there's gonna be some trauma right there that if I don't answer you on the first call, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? And even if you don't want to, it's gonna happen because it's the fucking trauma. So what I value most from a man right now is like the reassurance. I've been through so much shit that all I just want you to do is just reassure me. It's not that I'm checking up on you. It's not that I'm gonna call you every 5 minutes. Where you at? What you doing? How you going? No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. But if you call me when you wake up and you call me when you go to sleep and you call me like 3, 4, 5 times in the middle of the day, I'm going to feel good right there. You get what I'm saying? You asking me how I'm doing, and it's not that I'm trying to be on your ass 24/7 because I'm not going to be calling you all the time either. Just call me. I'm going to call you. Call me. When I know you working, when I know you busy, when I know you about your bag right now, I don't bother you. I really don't.
Okay.
I give you your space because I know that when I'm getting my bag, I want my fucking space. Don't be calling me all fucking day. That shit is annoying as fuck.
Real
Like-
shit. Real shit. Yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
that ass though.
Okay. So the reinsurance is what you.
Yeah, and then as a man, as a human being, as a man, just a man, what I value about you guys is that you guys, when you guys are raised right, okay, you guys are good leaders. You guys are the leader. I will say that. I like, it's not that I'm old school, but I do believe in gender roles and stuff like that. Not completely to the sense where, like, you know what I'm saying, like stupid shit.
Right.
But I do believe you guys are the leaders and we are the helpers, and that's why, you know, I like to build my dudes up. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
lead me to the promised land. Let me stop.
Look at that. She got the vocals. She came with the vocals. Okay, I see you, Dolly, baby. So, I want to know, what is your favorite physical feature on a man?
I thought about two things. I thought about his ass and I thought about his dick. Like, that's what I'm not gonna lie. No, but the first thing I look at though is his ass. I'm not gonna lie. I love a man with a fat ass. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Oh man, I'm telling you, like, I told y'all, man, it was gonna be a good one. It was gonna be a good one. Okay, so it's his ass and his dick. That's what
yeah.
you look at.
Let me tell y'all something. That's the thing though. If y'all wear sweatpants like you wearing right now, that's the first thing I'm gonna look at. I mean, shit. Like, I mean, that what the first thing is that what y'all look at when y'all look at a woman.
I mean, me, I'm looking at the ass first. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So I mean, I guess that's normal for me. I mean,
Okay.
just 'cause I'm a man, I don't know. Maybe that's my first time ever hearing a woman say she look at
Nah,
a
yeah, I'm
man
looking
ass
at your
first.
ass. I'm not. No, there has been times where I have literally been in the mall and I see a man pass by and I just gotta turn around and look at his ass real quick. If you don't got no ass, that's it. I'm all right. I'll see you later. I'm sorry. I want something that I could grab on when you on top of me now. You feel me? Like,
All right, okay. So I want to ask you. I'm gonna give you a list of A through D.
Okay.
Right. Just tell me which one you think. So, which is more important in a relationship? A, trust. B, love. C, honesty. Or D, understanding.
you said trust, love, understanding, and
Or
what?
honesty.
And honesty.
Yeah, you ain't gotta say A, B. You just one of those four: honesty, trust, understanding, or love.
I mean, how can I love you if I don't understand you? How can I love you if I don't trust you? You know what I'm saying? How can I love you if with the other one? What was it? The trust, the honesty. How can
trust.
how can I say that I love you and I'm not honest to you? Because if I love you, you get what I'm saying, and you have certain standards about certain shit that you like, that you don't like, you want your respect, you want your there's certain things that you as a person want and don't want. If I love you, I'm going to sit there, respect that, be loyal to that, understand that, be honest with you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of that. Understand you and comprehend you and love you the right way. Without me loving you, there can't be trust. There can't be. If I trust you and we're just I just trust you, but there's no love. What type of relationship do we have? It's just a friendship. You get what I'm saying? Unless we are fucking, then it's friends with benefits, but there's no love in it. You get what I'm saying? That's just a regular relationship. So, if I could say, if you're talking relationship wise, all of that is important to me. Because without love, you can't have honesty, trust, and all that type of shit. Because they won't give a fuck. You could literally be sitting there in front of their face and you'll be crying your eyes out and they won't give a shit and they'll still lie to you and they'll still... So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you saying love?
Yeah,
Love
love.
is
Yeah.
got to be a foundation.
Yep.
Foundation of love. Okay.
Love.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, have you ever been engaged?
Oh, baby, I've been married.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I already been married. But
Okay. Hold on. Don't skip this question though. 'Cause it's a follow-up question. So you've been engaged.
Yeah.
How many times?
Oh, baby, just one.
Okay.
Oh, baby, just one.
Okay. How many times you been proposed to?
Baby, just one.
Okay.
Just one. To be honest, yeah, I didn't really have any relationships like that I could be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, because it's like, I don't know. I never really, it wasn't really something that I'm like, I want to get married. I want to get married. Give me the ring. Give me the ring. Give me. I felt like if I was like that and we was constantly talking about things like that, you know what I'm saying? The relationships that I did have, yeah. Like, for instance, like my baby father, we did talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But I thank God we never got married, though. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, that was it. And then, you know, my other baby father, you know what I'm saying? We ended up getting married, but we ended up getting a divorce, and that's something very personal, and it's, you know, nothing that I want to talk about right now.
All
But
good.
yeah.
And I want to say that I didn't say this in the beginning, so let me say this now. Any question that of whether it be these questions I'm asking you or the segments you're gonna participate later on in the show, anything you don't want to answer, just say pass. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't that type of show.
Gotcha.
So was it legal marriage or y'all just had a ceremony of love?
It was a civil. It was civil. It was a civil marriage and stuff like that. And
With the paperwork and all that?
but the paperwork and all of that. And the day that I got fucking divorced, I was happy.
Shit,
Happy.
every woman ever said every woman ever.
I will say though, don't get married just to get married. Like if you don't get married just to get married, man. Don't get married for them papers. Don't get yo, because a lot of people get married for them papers. Don't get married for the papers, man.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
you talking about the same papers I'm thinking you talking about?
Yeah.
All right,
Don't get married for the papers, because it's just not worth it. Marriage is just so much. But anyways, go ahead. Next question.
Okay. What's your thoughts on prenups?
It depends. It really depends. It really depends. When it comes to the if you're the first wife, you don't get a prenup. But if you're the side chick and the dude ends up breaking up with the wife and you end up getting married to him, yo, there needs to be a prenup, because, bitch, I don't trust you, okay? I don't know you. A woman that goes out with a married man and stuff like that, no, that's not, I don't trust you, bitch. You need a prenup. Prenups, to be honest, I can't really even talk about them, though, because I just feel like when you're married to somebody, everything is yours and everything is theirs. You get what I'm saying? And it's just the fact that people get married just to get married, just to get married, just to have a title. They don't think about, and they only get married because they want the white dress, the tiara, you know what I'm saying, the ring, the flower bean, you know what I'm saying, the tuxedo and all that type of shit. It's like, it's so much more.
It's a wedding day. What they really want.
Yeah. It's so much more than what anybody can motherfucking imagine. And that's why a lot of people shouldn't be in a relationship right now, because at the end of the day, the only reason why they're in a relationship right now is because of sex. If y'all would take sex out of the fucking relationship, y'all wouldn't really be in that fucking relationship. Y'all wouldn't even get married. Y'all wouldn't even be thinking about it. Trust me. Don't just get married just for the dick and because the pussy is good. Please don't do that, because trust and believe, when he get bored of you or she get bored of you, that's it. That's it.
It wasn't built on shit.
It won't. Yeah.
So I understand, but like, what's your thoughts on it though? When I say this, I'm talking about your divorces. What's your thoughts on divorce? Is it?
Oh, divorce.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, divorce. Damn. I feel like that's a question and a half. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I learned about marriage through my divorce. I'm not gonna lie. That's how I learned about marriage. That's why when it comes to marriage, that's a topic that might sound funny, you know, because this is a podcast and we all laughing and stuff, but it's something very serious, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. And so when it comes to divorces, I just feel like, you know, people before they get married understand that marriage, whether we do have divorces here or not, is literally forever. That's what people got to start thinking about. If y'all really started thinking about the forever stage, y'all wouldn't just be thinking about that one day where you have a white dress on and he has a tuxedo and y'all gonna kiss at the altar. If y'all really thought about it, y'all really loved each other. And that's why I say when you take sex away from these relationships, there wouldn't be no relationship. Why? Because at the end of the day, I bet you half of these people that are in a marriage are either in a marriage because of sex or because of money or because of you basically something that is self-centered to them. You take that away from them, what do you got? They're going to end up starting to go run to somebody else or something like that. And is that love? That's not love. And then why did y'all get into a marriage anyway? So before even getting into a marriage, think about the forever stage. Okay.
So let me ask you something. When you find your next whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, and he wanted to get married, but he didn't want to like tie in all the legal paperwork, and he just, you know, let me just give you a ceremony of love, and you my wife just on some by nature type shit. Would you be cool with that?
No, I wouldn't.
So you need that paperwork.
I would need the paperwork because it needs to be legal. It needs to be something that's legal and that's set in fine print that we are married. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely. That's
Okay.
definitely. I don't need to have the white dress, even though that is gonna come. You get what I'm saying? Even that is gonna come. But I definitely need the paper. Like I can't just live with you out willy nilly and talking about that's my husband and you don't. I don't even have no paperwork to say that it is. You get what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I want to know too, like, the next marriage. You know, what I'm saying when it happens, are you hyphenating your last name?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm definitely I'm taking his last name because I didn't take my ex-husband's last name, and I thank God.
Wait, you hyphenated it, or when I say hyphenated, I mean like your maiden last name dash your husband's last name. That's what you're saying.
Oh no, I'm getting rid about my last name, and I'm taking his last name completely.
So your last, that's what I'm saying. So your last marriage, you didn't. You
No.
still had your whole last name.
Yes, I did.
Did he have his last name?
Yes, he did.
Okay, yeah, that's some interesting.
Yeah,
shit.
because no, you know what the thing is that though I thought about it, but I'm telling you, it was something from God. I'm telling you because God knew we was gonna get a divorce anyways. I'm telling you, and I never changed my last name. I never felt it in me to change my last name, and then we ended up getting a divorce. So it helped me at the end of the day. I didn't have to go through no legal bullshit to get my name back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay, okay. So Dolly, what's your thoughts about men with children?
I don't really think anything of it. If I have kids, why the hell would I have a problem with you having kids? I think, to me personally, I think if you have more, if not, of course, excuse me, if you have kids, I actually think that's a plus. You get what I'm saying? Why do I think that? Is because I feel like, especially if you're in their lives, you're actively in their lives. You get what I'm saying? Because that means you care. You didn't just leave your kids out of nowhere. You get what I'm saying? And then like I said, I have kids. So I would want a person to know how to take care of kids because I have my own kids. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So I would want that. Yeah.
Okay, so if a man approached you and he ain't had no kids, or you were just choosing on the man who ain't had no kids, that'll hurt his chances versus help his chances, or it don't matter. You,
To me personally, it really don't matter. But I would prefer a man with kids, to be honest. I would prefer a man with kids and a man that has a baby mama that's chill. Cause me personally, I'm the most chillest baby mama in the motherfucking world. I don't give a fuck. You could do whatever the fuck you want, and I'm okay. Like I ain't gonna bother you. Like
okay, okay, I fuck with that. So, um, do you feel like you a gold digger?
no, I'm not. Not at all. I'm not a fucking gold digger at all. You heard me, digger. Like that's how much it means to me. I'm not a gold digger. The reason why I'm not because I make my own money. First of all, I definitely
You say you make your own what?
my own money.
No, I was just fucking.
My own money.
I was just fucking.
And me personally, I love to spoil the fuck out of my man. Like I love to spoil my man. Like I want my man to spoil me. Of course, you get what I'm saying. But I love to spoil the fuck out of my man. So I'm not no gold digger. Like I don't. No, I'm not no gold digger. No.
Okay, so is it safe to say you can be truly submissive to a man that makes less money than you?
Of course, of course. As long as he's still doing his part and he shows that he's willing to do his part, even though I'm doing my own part and stuff like that. If he shows that he's not jealous, he's not in competition with me, because I had an ex like that and that shit was horrible.
Wait, in competition, like
He was
elaborate a little bit.
literally in competition with me.
As far as like who looked the best, like you gotta go more into detail on that. Like what?
Basically, like the money, the how you call it, my presence, my image. I remember one time I wanted to go to one of his shows and stuff like that because he's a rapper or whatnot. But I don't know what the fuck he's doing now. But you know what I'm saying. And I wanted to go to one of his shows, and he was like, "Oh, you just trying to take the light from me and stuff like that." I'm like, "Nigga, you gonna be on stage? The fuck you mean?
Yeah.
The fuck you mean? I'm gonna take the fucking light from you." Boy, I motherfucking made your motherfucking image look better than what the fuck it was. What you telling me?
Talk
Let me stop.
Okay. So I want to know, like, would you consider yourself to be a free spender? And when I say free spender, more like an impulsive spender, somebody just spend.
I was before, but now it's like I'm so on that point where like I'm about to enter my 30s and I'm just like, you know what? I've spent my 20s having fun, doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do, spending my money however the fuck I wanted to spend it. Now it's time to like save money and stuff like that and really think about my future. So right now it's like I'm on that point where I'm focused and I'm saving and I'm not buying food outside no more.
Okay.
No.
Cooking it up, huh?
Yep, I'm cooking that shit up.
All right. You ever applied for bankruptcy before?
No.
That's what's up.
No.
So, in the event of marriage, I know you like the legal way. So, does it become our debt or is it our individual debt?
Boy, we ain't having no debt when we go into this motherfucking marriage. That's all I motherfucking say. Like, no, we gonna make sure we good before we get into that fucking marriage. Cause I ain't gonna take your debt. You gonna pay your own shit. I'm sorry. No, that's not for me. Like, whatever you did in your 20s before me, that's on you, dude. You need to fix it. I'm fixing my own shit. Leave me alone. Like,
Okay. So, like, say if it's a joint account, are you consulting with your husband before you actually, like, is it a spending limit? Or will there be a spending limit in place before you consult with your husband?
I think I'm gonna consult with my husband. Like, I think I would consult with my husband. Like, if it's something like business-wise, house, car, whatever, something, I'll definitely consult with my husband. Especially if we got no money. Because if we got no money, like, I gotta be like, yo, man, I'm gonna take some money out of the account, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, no, I'm always gonna have my husband be in every decision that I make. Because just like I said, like, he's the leader, I'm the helper. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes I need his insight on what I'm doing. Because women, like, we do think more on the emotional side. Even though I be trying sometimes to think logical, but sometimes this motherfucking heart be like, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I would need my husband on certain instances, just like my husband would need me on certain instances, because y'all only think logical. Y'all don't think emotional. Like, you get what I'm saying? So sometimes emotions do come into play, and we got to look at it from this point of view, that point of view, that point of view. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I'm going to always include my husband in all the decisions that I make. Because we are a team. We are a team. We ain't against each other. We ain't in competition. Ain't no, you better than me, I'm better than you. No, we're better together. Period.
I fuck with that. So, yeah. Dolly, would you consider yourself to have any anger management issues?
Oh, don't get me angry. Listen, I have a limit, and I say this to everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me to that limit. Don't get me to that limit where I've told you over and over and over again, and you still seem like you can't get my point, that I got to raise my voice, where if you say something to me, I'm be like, I can't hear you. I can't. Shut the fuck up. Yo, I literally be like at the top of my fucking lungs. I'm telling you, you don't want to get me to that point, yo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what are some of your other toxic traits?
My toxic traits?
Yeah.
Just like Suki said, you know, I like to fight a little bit. So when we get, you know, staying home, you could rough me up a little bit and give me some of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you something. I love a little bit of rustling and tussling. You know what I'm saying? I want you to motherfucking choke me, like if not all the time though, like, you know what I'm saying, and do it in the right way, because you ain't going, you know what I'm saying, the domestic violence shit, I don't play that shit. But if I'm coming at you and I got my attitude and stuff like that, and you know it's the right time to go ahead and grab my motherfucking neck and just push me against the wall and be like, shut the fuck up, I'm gonna look at you like, Zaddy, okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, baby, that's one of my other toxic traits, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do like to start a fight just to, you know what I'm saying?
But it's crazy. You want to hear some, like you want to hear something crazy? Like, you know, I do this. I have multiple guests on Tuesdays, and actually that was my first guest. I did that one online, but the first guest said the same shit. She was like, you know, sometimes I start arguments, so I get my back beat in, you know what I'm saying? You know, towards later on the night, and I was like, damn, like, you know, that's some toxic ass shit. Like, we said as man, we just want peaceful shit. We want shit to go smooth, and then be like, damn, where'd she get this attitude from? But now it makes sense. Y'all do this shit just.
And you know, the thing is that with me personally, and I hate this about myself, but you know, I love sex. Like, I love sex. So it's like after a couple of days, if you haven't given me no motherfucking sex, I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. Like, I'll be mad. Like, well, y'all niggas be feeling the same shit too, though. Like, but now I be pissed off, and I be pissed the fuck off. Like, give me some dick. Like, what are you doing? Like, I need some dick right now. The fuck? Let's go. Like, the fuck? I'm here. Like, but yeah, like, me personally, like, I like that. Also, but there are times where I'm like, you know, I want you to make love to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want you, not you. Nah, but like I want to be cuddled and I want to be held and I want to be feeling like I'm in one of those movies, you know what I'm saying, where they're just caressing your face and stuff like that and just doing it slowly and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I need some of that too.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. So I want to know. Okay, I fuck with that. So, like, have you ever caused a big scene in public?
Let me try to fucking remember. Like, have I with a dude? No.
Yeah, like when I these questions, just think about the dude when I ask about it. So like, you out with a you might have not been out. You might have caught somebody out creeping or something like that. Have you ever caused a big scene?
You know what? To be honest, it was probably when I was a little bit younger. And there was this guy, and this was actually when I was in my teenage years, because when in you know, adult years and shit like that, I haven't really done anything. But in my teenage years and stuff like that, I had this boyfriend, and I was in New York at the time and stuff like that, and I was walking around the block, and when I walked around the block, I saw him, and he was with the hoe of the block. And when he was with the hoe of the block, they ended up like kissing each other at the time and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. So I went upstairs. When I went upstairs, I put up my hair, I put Vaseline on my face, I put my sneakers on, and you know what I'm saying, my sweatpants and shit like that. And I went downstairs and I saw him by the thing and stuff like that. When I saw him, he was standing right by the car and stuff like that. And I was like, and my sister was down there, my best friend was down there, everybody was around, yo. It was so funny. All you see me do, he's standing at the car, you see me doing the bat right in his fucking face.
No.
Yo, that dude went wild. Yo, he was so pissed off. He was so fucking pissed off. Yo, that shit was so funny. But that's the only real time I've done a scene. But I've said it, though. Like, I said it now as a grown woman. I've never knocked, and I don't know if it's illegal, but I do want to try it, though. But don't try me, though. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't want to do it because I don't want to get hurt. But I've said, yo, if I go out with somebody else and they motherfucking, and they, because it's going to happen, I'm going to go out with somebody else. And they go ahead and they cheat on me. Your fucking tires are getting slashed. Your motherfucking... Okay? Don't do that. Because I never did it in my life before. I'm going to do it now. Okay? I'm going to do it now.
Was that with a bat?
Yeah, with a bat.
With a bat. Okay.
With a bat.
Hey, watch out now.
With a hammer or whatever the fuck. But you're getting... Okay? Okay. Yeah.
So, Dolly, do you ever feel like it's okay to call a man a bitch?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you something. You know, I never realized how much that was like to a guy and stuff like that until I actually started going out with a black guy and stuff like that, and I actually called him a bitch, because I've been going out with Spanish guys my whole life and stuff like that until like about 3 years ago, and I actually went out with a black guy for the first time. And my ex, you know, him being black and stuff like that, I'm not gonna lie, he used to dog me so fucking badly that I'm the type of person, I don't like to disrespect. You get what I'm saying? I don't like to disrespect because I don't want you to disrespect me either. But the relationship got so fucking bad, and it got to that point, you get what I'm saying, that he was just calling me every fucking single name. And I would, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I'll be calm and shit like that. But then it came out to the point where you a bitch ass nigga. You a bitch bum ass nigga. You a bitch. And the thing is that though, he was a bitch though. Like, he was a fucking bitch, because how the fuck are you gonna be in a competition with a whole bitch? Like, I'm a bitch. Like, how you in competition with me? Bitch, you a bitch. Like, so it just depends. If your man respects you and never calls you any names and stuff like that, for you to just come out and be aggressive and be like, you a bitch, that's wrong. Don't fucking do that. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, not everybody's the same. And not everybody has the same mindset. Me personally, I don't ever go into a relationship thinking that if it does get toxic, I'm going to curse you out. Because that's not what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking about toxic shit. I'm thinking about, I want to grow with you. I want to build. I'm tired of all this social media. Toxic is the best shit, that croissant Blueface shit and everything, even though I feel for Krishan all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you need to leave that nigga. But it's like, you know, all of that toxic shit is being glorified. And it's like, fuck. No, it's horrible. I don't think it's good for a woman to call a dude a bitch, but I don't think a dude is good for a dude to call a bitch. But okay.
Calling a spade a spade. Looking at. Okay, so I want to know, Dolly, have you ever been shot at, stabbed, or jailed for a major crime?
Jailed.
For major crime?
Not for me. It wasn't. See, I got jailed, and a lot of like. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest on this podcast about why I got jailed. I got jailed because I whipped my kid's ass. Like, with the belt.
On some corporal punishment?
No,
type shit?
never that. No,
Was capital?
Nah, never that.
No, I'm saying is that what they was trying to?
I
make
mean,
it seem like?
they like. I whip my kids with the belt, and I don't hit my kids. I barely hit my kids. Oh. But that day, they were misbehaving, so I had to. I've been threatening them for a little bit, and I was like, listen. Today is the day I'm gonna whip your ass. So I whipped their ass, and you know, with a belt, you get marks and stuff like that. They got marks and stuff like that, and so when they went to school, you know, that big whole shit happened and stuff like that, and I ended up going to jail for like about 2 weeks, which, you know, was one of the worst times of my life, to be honest. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, looking back at it, it's like, you know, I remember, and I'm not trying to justify myself either. Like, if it's the law, it's the law. You get what I'm saying? I understand. But I used to get my ass whipped. That's what I'm saying. Like, because he's like, I used to get my ass whipped. I remember when I lost my virginity.
Used to get ass whipped.
When I lost my virginity, my mom whipped my ass. Like, there was a whole fucking mark on my leg. Like, and the detective saw it and everything, and he didn't even say nothing. I gotta go to jail because I'm whipping my kid's ass. But that's why these kids today ain't motherfucking acting right. You see these kids throwing chairs at teachers and shit and stuff like that. But I used to go to school in Brooklyn in Brownsville. Like, the most ghettoest motherfucking part of what I've heard is Brooklyn. And I've never seen some shit like that in my motherfucking middle school. So I'm sorry.
No, you
but
good.
It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But my kids, they love me. My daughter, she adores me. My sons, I love my babies. Those are my babies. Those are my everything. Stop playing.
No, that's real. Yeah. That's real. Nah, but yeah, I feel like everybody, especially in our generation before, like, everybody got that belt. You know what I'm saying? My grandma had something called a soul sister. She took the soul out of motherfucking, like, I don't know what type of shoe it was, but it was like a dress shoe. She took the soul out of it. She used to tear her ass up with the soul sister. That's what she was to call
My
it.
grandmother
Rest
used
in
to
peace,
have...
grandma.
My grandma used to have a fucking wood stick with tape around it. She used to beat the shit out of my sister with that shit. Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
that shit was
the
horrible.
story. That's what I'm saying. What the police was for us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We needed you then.
Okay. Dolly, you ever been in a gang?
Nah, never. Nah, I always thought that shit was bullshit. I've always thought that shit was stupidity. And no offense to anybody who is in the gang, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, Bloods, Crips, or whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's just stupid because it's like, don't kill each other. Just come on. Just don't kill each other. Come on, man. Yeah. I mean, because if you look at the documentaries too, not trying to talk a lot, but you know, the documentaries, when they talk about the gangs and how they first started, it was all about family, love, you know what I'm saying? And all that
togetherness,
shit.
Unity.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but now it's all about I'm gonna kill you, my gang is better than your gang. And I ain't gonna talk too much into that because I don't really know about that stuff, but I never was a part of shit like that. No. Yeah.
Okay. So say if you was dating somebody or in a relationship with somebody and y'all out and about, what would be considered flirting to you? Like what would I be doing to be flirting to other women in your eyes?
That you constantly like staring, Google AIing them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You talking to them in this type of hee hee ha ha, you know, type of way and shit. I'm sorry. Like,
hee hee ha.
I'm sorry, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just doing too much. You all up under that female and stuff like that. When I'm around, it happened to me before, to be honest. I ain't even gonna lie. I was in the studio with my ex and stuff like that, and there was this girl, right? Mm-hmm. And, you know, she's pretty and everything, you know what I'm saying? They were friends, you know, since school or whatnot. Right. And she was in the studio, and he was just, I could tell. Let me tell you something. You know what he thinking when he see me and I'm your girl. You get what I'm saying? When I'm a girl, I'ma know what she thinking when she see you and you my man. You get what I'm saying? The way that she acts, the way that she is, I'm gonna know exactly what you know what I'm saying? So she's Googling eyeing him. I'm catching it from the corner of my eye. I could see it. I could tell the vibes. I could feel the vibes. I see him Googling eyeing her and everything like that. Just all, you know what I'm saying? She's up on the computer and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, let me move this around and let me, and then like, oh, no, take her picture over here and take her picture over here for the, and boy, that shit irked the, and the thing is that I would tell him too, I'm like, why you Googling? Like, why are you doing the most? Like, why you Googling? What do you mean Google lie? I never heard about Google.
He never heard about Google.
Papi, let me see your eyes real quick. Hold on, let me see. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to touch your face or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, Fatty. How you doing? You look good. You know what I'm saying? That's googly eying, okay? Come on, man.
Yeah, no, but like one thing you said that like I want people to know on a larger scale, both men and women. Like you're right. When if I was to bring my woman in the room and I know she got some type of sex appeal or she beautiful, whatever the case may be, I'm knowing when niggas looking and when niggas being in your face and just trying to do the most. Like you said, it's a really an energy exchange.
Yeah, yeah.
But on the flip side, us as men, I can speak for myself. I do not know who like you call me naive, you call me whatever, but like I be out and about just on some business shit on the grind, and then like whoever looking at me, but I don't peep and I don't like it ain't reciprocated, so it's like what I'm saying but like women, like you said, women can know when other women looking, and men know when other men looking. So I guess it's just something.
I just feel like also it's the type of mentality that you have. You get what I'm saying? If you're out looking for pussy, or you get what I'm saying, or you want your ego stroked, that's what you're going to be looking for. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if you're out really focused on your business, you're already secure within yourself. You get what I'm saying? You don't need no validation from no woman or anybody else just to amp you up and shit like that. And you focus, you're not going to notice none of that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm with that, cause I'm not the type of person, man. I ain't giving my validation to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I know.
You know who you are.
Yeah,
you know who the fuck you are.
And I know how valuable that shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to Instagram right now, I'm pretty sure a lot of motherfuckers on here that gave you hella validation that you never met before. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I do want to know when it comes to online, like what would be considered flirting, like.
Okay,
we're talking about Instagram now.
Okay.
Or just any social media platform.
I feel like if you doing too much in the DMs, you get what I'm saying? Because like I said, also depends on your profession. Like for instance, if you're a rapper, you're an artist, you're a public influencer or something like that, you sexy as hell, you fine, from a woman's point of view and stuff like that. If there's as a rapper, if there's people that come into your inbox and they're like, oh, hey, I like your music and da-da-da, there's fine-ass bitches too in your inbox and stuff like that, but they're like really fucking with your music, all right, cool. But if it's like you talking to them back and stuff like that and you just giving them the time of fucking day and shit like that and you're just like, oh, hey, how you doing? And you're not only doing, hey, how you doing? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you don't even know this bitch from a hole in the wall. So why the fuck is you talking to her at the end of the day? You get what I'm saying? Because we're not going to be stupid. You get what I'm saying? Instagram is Instagram. We're not going to be stupid. So why are you talking to her at the end of the day? Second of all, if you're talking and you're like, oh, you're beautiful and you're liking all her pics and you're under her comments and you're like, oh, da-da-da-da, let me take you out, that's automatically cheating, flirting. That's just, you get what I'm saying? If it's not about business, it shouldn't be about nothing because... me personally, like, I don't just talk to a dude just to talk to a dude. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really don't just, like...
Oh, you saying basically, like, if you interacting with another man, it's for business or...
Yeah, it's for business or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's for business or it's because I've been that person's friend for a minute and, first of all, it's 2023. Ain't nobody just going to be friends now because for some reason, people don't know how to fucking be friends. And I say that from a personal point of view. And I'm not trying to, like, be closed-minded, but it's like every man that I have met for some reason, and I have tried to have actual friendships with a man. You get what I'm saying? They all want to bag me. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, like, come on, let's just be friends. Let's just chill. Like, because sometimes the relationship is so much more than just sex. Because when we have sex, it actually ruins the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it really does. With friendships, like if you have had a friendship for a long time, that's one thing. I have my friend. Yeah. Let me not name him, but my friend, I love him. He's my baby. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes I do feel like he gives me these hints where, oh, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I tell him, I'm like, listen, the reason why I don't ever do anything with you is because I actually love you. I actually fucking love you. I want you to be in my life forever. I don't want you to be in my life just for a couple of months. We fuck and then we break up and then... Yep. What do we have?
There go your friend.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather you just be my friend so we could continue having this good relationship for the rest of our fucking lives. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Like I don't even remember your question, but yeah.
Well, that was basically about the flirting online thing.
Oh yeah, the flirting online.
It's all good. You answered that pretty much.
Okay, gotcha.
Inappropriate conversations in the DMs. Okay. So I want to know, Dolly, are you vaccinated?
No. Don't get vaccinated. Don't get vaccinated. You know how many people have gotten heart attacks, died on stage, I'm telling you, them singers that be dying on stage is because they got the fucking vaccine. I'm telling you. Like, I'm telling you, R.I.P. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm telling you, that fucking vaccine is no fucking joke. Don't get it. Don't get it.
Hey, she said it. She said it. No, that's real though. But I want to know, Dolly, what's the relationship like with your father?
My father died last year,
My condolences.
but my relationship with my father was a good relationship. I loved him. Like, he was always there for me. Of course, I have my, you know what I'm saying, my, you know, my personal stuff. But my father was a good father.
No, that's real. That's real. What was your relationship built on?
My mom?
No, I said, what was your relationship built on, you and your father?
What was my relationship? How was it?
Like, what was it built on? Like the foundation?
Oh.
Like, you know, something like, did he discipline you? Did he hold you accountable? Did he guide you? You know, that type of shit.
Baby, I had a rough life. So, no, my father didn't guide me the way that he was supposed to, nor did my mom, to be honest. But, you know, he was there. Like, what I can say is that, what I can definitely say that our relationship is built on is hard work. Because my father was always a hard worker.
Okay.
So, I've always seen him. So, I feel like because he was a hard worker, I'm a hard worker. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll say that if I can say it.
Okay. What about the relationship with you and your mother? What was it like?
So my mom died in 2020, and the relationship that I had with my mom wasn't the best. Simply because my mom was always, and I definitely don't want to get emotional about this, but she was always in competition with me and my sisters also. Not just, you know, my mom wasn't the mom that she should have been. She was always like a friend, and not even a good friend. You get what I'm saying? Like, she was that type of friend that, you know, if she could, she would stab you in the back. You get what I'm saying? And then probably apologize later and stuff like that. So
Damn.
That's what I could say about my mom. Even though I love my mom to death, still, she was my mom. And but I do have to be honest where my mom wasn't the best. But that's what makes me want to be the best. Do you know what I'm saying? Be there as much as I can for my kids, so they can grow up and understand that I was always there for them. You know what I'm saying? And that no matter what, like, I'm just always I always try my best just to be there for my babies. I try my best, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? So my condolences to both you and your family on your loss. So let me ask you something. Do you think your career is more important than your family? And when I say family, I'm talking about the family you created, as in like your sons.
No, my career is not more important than my kids. I feel like if I'm getting into some type of career or anything, it's because of my kids, because I want to see them grow and see them be somebody that I've never could have been. So, yeah.
Okay, that's real. That's real. So, like, who would be considered the prize in a relationship, men or women?
I don't think none of them. There's no prize.
No prize.
I don't think there's no prize. I think that's stupid. That just, I guess it puts people above the other person more. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I'm the type of person that I feel like we're both equal. You know what I'm saying? We're both equal. We both should respect each other and value each other. Just because I got the pussy doesn't mean anything, because at the end of the day, bitch, you want some dick too. So, like, I'm being serious though. Like, bitches could be like, yeah, I got pussy. And you could get dick from anybody, and I understand that. We can get dick from anybody, but can you get some good dick? Can you get some good dick that's going to really be there for you and love you and cherish you? You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, so, women be like, I'm the prize. Okay, you the prize, but when he's only just spending his money on you, but he's not spending his quality time on you, he calls you a bitch, he treats you like a fucking dog, you get what I'm saying? He's a rich nigga, but he treats you like a fucking dog, he cheats on you every fucking single day, he ignores you, he treats you like, there's no prize, we're both equal, you get what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
how I feel. Like,
that was actually my next question. Like, do you believe that men and women are equal?
Yes, we are equal. We got to stop putting ourselves on a fucking pedestal, because like I said, just like a dude wants pussy, we want dick. And it's basically like, I want some good dick. I used to say to my ex, I fucking hate you. I wish your dick was connected to somebody else. Like,
no.
I'm not gonna lie. Because when we attach when we have the soul tie, whatever, the trauma bond, whatever the fuck it's called, you know what I'm saying? We're still attached. So I wanted that dick on somebody else. So I don't got to deal with his bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? But shit, it's like, you're not going to find a good quality man all the time. So when you do have one, stop acting like you like, fucking, He could fucking leave you in like 2 seconds for another bitch. Come on, man. But yeah.
Okay. So you know, I'm gonna tell you this in advance. I'm gonna use that for part of the recap. That shit was hella funny. But I want to know, Dolly, do you like to be cold approached by men?
What do you mean cold approach? Because as soon as you said that, I'm thinking of a nigga come right up to me and be like smacking the shit out of my face.
Nah.
What you mean?
I mean, he come right up to you, but he ain't doing that. But like, you could be at the laundromat. Let's say the laundromat. You know what I'm saying? You at the laundromat. For example's sake, you washing clothes, just minding your business. You ain't trying to be bothered. And a man that come up to you like, "Hey, baby, what's up? What's your name?" Blah blah blah. You know that's a cold approach. As in, like, you wasn't checking for him. You ain't give him no choosing signals. You ain't wink at him. You ain't smile at him. None of that. He just randomly cold approach you.
You know what? It just depends on the day, the time, and what's going on. Because I'm telling you, just what you just said right now, oh, hey, mommy, that shit just, I was just like, ugh, get out of my face. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, get out of my face. It has to be just the time of day and stuff like that. Because sometimes I will say, hey, but it's like rare of the time that I'll literally give somebody my attention, and I don't know why. Like, I just don't, I'm not easily like, and then sometimes I do give dudes my numbers just so they can leave me the fuck alone and I don't ever answer them. I ain't gonna lie. I've done that mad times. Like, and I just don't answer them and I just leave it like that and there you go. I'll talk to you later. You get what I'm saying? But, yeah, it just depends. I don't, the thing is that I'm the go-getter. Like, if I want you, I want you. I'm the fucking go.
And you gonna let and look, and the reason I asked you that, and I asked all the women that just that I bring on this show, because on my other podcast, FEMALEHOLIC, just a little shameless plug, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. FEMALEHOLIC podcast, check that out. But anyway, I encourage men not to cold approach women, because just for that reason. Like, if she like you, bro, like, I mean, you'll be an idiot to not realize she like you. I mean, because us, man, we be like you said, logically thinking to where some man don't know, oh, man, that girl always smiling at you. Man, that girl always coming up in your face. Like, oh, man, she's just a friend. Like, she want to be more than that. She ain't going to say it because, you know, whatever the case may be, women ain't that aggressive. But ultimately, like, it be like that. And so it's like, I encourage men on FEMALEHOLIC. So all my FEMALEHOLICs out there, don't cold approach a woman, man. If she wants you, she gonna show you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and it ain't gonna be no confusion. If it's confusion, then she don't want you. Period. Like, I mean, it's really simple, but it's so complex, or people make it complex.
Yeah, and it's crazy too, because I remember one time, it's like, and I feel like it's like what you just said right now, because how you approach the cold way or whatever. Hey, ma, how you do? Like, when you just said that right now, that shit sounded so like, oh, like, get out of my face. Like, I was annoyed.
Because you probably heard that.
Yeah,
like,
so many times. But I remember one time in the gas station, it was crazy too, because this guy came up to me, and how he came up to me, I actually received him, and I actually ended up going on a date with him and everything like that. I just didn't like the way that he was eating and stuff. He was just, you know what I'm saying? So I just, yeah. He was all over the place, dude. Like, nah. But, so I just left it like that. But, you know, the way he approached me, though, he came up to me, he was like, wow, estás bien bonita. You're so beautiful. Like, but the way that he said it, he was so like, and I was just like, okay, like, I was like, all right, okay, I'm not gonna lie, kind of, you know what I'm saying, how you doing, you know what I'm saying, so I let him pass and stuff like that, but it was until, you know, but yeah, so it just, yeah, I that same shit, hey, mama, you look good, bye, get out of my face,
okay,
go ahead.
Okay, no, that's basically what that question was about, you know what I'm saying, because I want to help just man out, you know, FEMALEHOLIC, I teach a whole man about accountability, so it's like over there, we talk about men holding other men accountable. Because at the end of the day, if you acting like a simp, you're going to get treated like a simp, and so on and so on.
So also, as talking about that and stuff like that, it's crazy how when they do ask us, or they do be like, and we be like, nah, you good? They be like, you a hoe, you this, you that. I made a little song about that.
You made a song
you
about
act like you never seen a bad bitch before, hollering at me while I'm walking out of a store. I know, you ain't really about that though. I don't want to get to know you, and that's for sure.
Hey, okay. Hey, we got our very first wifeable first freestyle, if you want to call it, or rap. We got our first rap on live, so that's what's up. That's what's up.
You act like you never seen a bad bitch before, hollering at me while I'm walking out of a store. I know you ain't really about that though. I don't wanna get to know you, and that's for sure.
Hey. All my fellas out there, start code approaching, man.
Okay.
So Dolly, I want to ask you too. I know you got two of them, but do you actually like kids?
I got 3 of them, baby.
Three.
And,
My fault. 3. You got 2 sons, 1 girl.
yes.
Okay, 3.
So, yes, I do. I absolutely love kids. To be honest, I love kids. But that I want to have any more at this point right now, no. And the reason why is because I'm 28 years old and my daughter is already 13 years old because I had her at 15. And so I'm thinking, you know, it's only 5 more years until she's 18. You know what I'm saying? I want to live the rest of my fucking life. So I'm just like, you know what? I don't think I want to have more kids right now at all. Like, unless I get married to somebody that wants to have kids and I'm willing to go ahead and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and do that.
Yeah. But I ain't trying to have no more baby daddies. Okay, so yeah.
No, that's real. That's real. So, what's your thoughts on abortion?
I don't believe in abortion. That's why I ain't trying to get pregnant. That's why, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna nut in me.
She said the hell is it? Y'all should see her face.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, nut in me, daddy, but you better motherfucking take that dick out. Like, I'm telling you.
Okay, so how many times you been pregnant?
Just 3 times. And all 3 times, I had my beautiful babies.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's
yes.
up. So is any of your offspring's father actively involved in their life?
Yes, all of them is actively involved in their lives.
Okay.
But they don't bother me. They don't. They go their way. I go my way. Even though I hate just one of them. One of them I fucking hate because they be doing too much. But they don't bother me. They let me live my life.
All good, all good. So how we schooling the youngins? Are you homeschooling, private schooling, charter schooling, public schooling, visual performing arts schooling? How we schooling?
Man, I'm public schooling because, I mean, bitch, the fuck I'm gonna do homeschooling? I ain't gonna lie. Like, listen, I was smart in school, but right now I done forgot all the math that I motherfucking learned, so I ain't doing all that now.
That was your favorite subject, math?
Yeah, math was one of my favorite subjects. Also reading, writing, definitely one of my favorite subjects also. I was very good at the fractions, the multiplications, the divisions was my everything. I learned algebra within 8 months. You get what I'm saying?
Really?
Yes, because it's crazy because, like I said, my life was crazy when I was younger. I didn't really have people to, like, really take care of me, so I was literally forced to take care of myself. So I ended up like getting out of school at 6th grade. And when I went to New York, what's crazy is that when I went to New York, I went to go live with my father, and I ended up going back to 5th grade instead of going to 6th grade because, like I said, my life is crazy. We could definitely talk about that another time.
Right.
But when I went to Brooklyn, I went to this middle school, and they ended up skipping me from 6th grade all the way to 8th grade. So I didn't even go to 7th grade at all.
Damn.
And so I had to literally learn algebra within 8 months of me being there so I could actually graduate and pass. Mind you, the history, social studies, and science, all that type of shit, I passed, though. I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I had my graduation, I had my prom, and it was amazing, and I'm glad that I had that experience.
No, that's real. Yeah. That's real. Okay. So in a relationship, now we're talking about relationships, right?
Okay.
What's a deal breaker for you? Like, what's that 1 or 2 things they be like, nope, I'm done?
The dick ain't good. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. That's the first. If the dick ain't good, I'm sorry. I'll see you later. It's just not happening. And the second thing I could really say is that if you just ignore me, like if you just don't give me your time, you ignore me, and that's one thing I will say about me. You trying to like be the big man, you get what I'm saying? And try to do you and play this game, it's not gonna work on me it's not gonna work on me. Because you do something to me, oh, I'm gonna do something to you. Oh, you do something to me, baby, I'm gonna do something to you. You probably won't ever find out. I'm gonna always know about it. After the relationship, I might admit to it, you know what I'm saying? But I do me. I might love you. You know what I'm saying? I might love you, but if you fuck with me, oh, I'm gonna get my lick back. That's it. I'm gonna get my lick. Don't play with me.
Miss Tit for Tat.
I am Miss Tit for Tat. Because I give my all. That's the thing. Like I give my all. So when I see you doing some stupid shit, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do me too. Like you're not gonna, cause I'm not gonna leave you at that point in time. I know I'm not gonna leave you at that point in time because I'm still attached to you. So I gotta look for my shit somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100%.
What'd you say your sign was?
What do you think my sign is? And I think I know you.
I don't know. You giving me cancer vibes.
Yes! I knew he was gonna say that.
It's crazy.
I knew he was gonna fucking say that shit.
You want to know how I know she was a Cancer?
Why?
For one, that's my sun sign. So I'm a Cancer sun. I'm a Aries moon, and I'm a Virgo rising. But I actually I dated a Cancer before, so it was sounding real similar.
I don't believe in that zodiac shit, but go ahead.
No, that shit, hey, shit, you gotta believe in so. That's the truest shit ever. Zodiacs, astrology, numerology, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But well, yeah. Getting back to this topic though.
He said I was a Cancer. I knew he was gonna say that. Like,
Did you know I was a Cancer, dog? You Cancer?
no, I didn't know you was. Dude, I don't like men Cancers, so that's a miracle that you're actually sitting right next to me and I'm actually having a good conversation with you. Cause
That's because I feel like with the other, you know, the moon and the rising,
Ah!
all that shit it does play a part in the,
Okay.
the makeup of an individual. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
everybody's born. Time the day you was born. I mean, we don't want to get too deep in that. But I fuck with that type of shit. But
Alright.
okay. So
He deep in that shit. You know, this dude must be a lover boy then, because I'm telling you, whoo, okay.
hey. So I wanna know, Dolly, have you ever cheated before?
Oh yes. Oh,
She's
definitely.
yes.
Oh fuck yes.
Yes.
Oh fuck yes.
One of my,
Like I said.
one of my favorite pastimes.
No, listen. I've cheated simply because, like I said, you do something to me, I'm gonna do something to you. You do something to me, I'm gonna do something. If I don't feel secure in your presence, and if I don't have that feeling, I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and I don't give a fuck if anybody says I'm from the street. If I'm for the streets, well, I'm for the streets, nigga. If you can't motherfucking treat me right when I'm treating you like a king, I guess I'm for the fucking streets. And like I said, like the person that I'm going out with right now, I ain't gonna lie, I said in my head, I don't want to cheat on this dude because he's like doing everything fucking right. It's like I'm sitting there waiting for that nigga to be like, all right, I'm gonna fuck with this bitch now. Literally, but he's doing everything right.
That sound like some toxic ass shit.
It is. Listen, I'm so damn fucking traumatized that I'm just waiting for some bullshit to happen so I could just be like, all right, let me go do me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, and I'm sorry if I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But it's like I can definitely decide when I want to cheat and when I don't want to cheat. And honestly, this person that I'm with right now, I don't want to cheat. And I also like decided to myself that if something stupid was to happen, that I do want to actually cut the relationship off instead of like doing that again and again. Because like at the end of the day, like, you know, I'm kind of tired of I'm just kind of tired of the same cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's the same cycle over. And I'm just being completely honest. You know, I think us as humans, like, we put so much pressure on ourselves because we want to be perfect. But we're not perfect. We grow up with so much bullshit. So at the end of the day, if anybody's judging me, fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is my life. I ain't hurting y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Tell me right there, too.
Yeah, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hurting anybody. We all suck dick and fucking, you know what I'm saying? We all do it. So
wait, I know. Wait. She's talking we are. You can't just
suck dick and suck pussy and do it all. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, because at the like I said, actually before this relationship too, I wanted to be single for a little while, but he just came in out of nowhere, and I was just like, you know what? Let me give you a little try. You know what I'm saying? Because you a little sexy little thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, he's doing everything right. I ain't gonna lie. He is a fucking sweetheart and a half. And one thing I love about him too is that he ain't no internet nigga.
What's for the people who don't know, for the people who don't got none of the social medias, what's the internet?
I feel like just you're constantly on the internet. Like you're constantly you're on the internet. Your business is the internet. You're just and you're like an influencer on the internet.
Oh, you talking about like a TikTok influencer and shit.
Like
niggas just dancing on there.
Like that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I just like I could say that I was with an internet nigga before, and now I'm not with an internet nigga, and I feel good. I feel secure. I feel like I'm a little bit more in control in this relationship. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to that atmosphere, you get what I'm saying? That might be a little bit toxicness in me, because I want to have that little bit of control when it comes to the internet and shit like that, knowing that my nigga ain't, you know, on these bitches' pages and shit. But yeah, like.
I mean, it's just your.
He a regular schmegler, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no rapper, he ain't no artist, he ain't no nothing. He's just a regular schmegler, you know what I'm saying?
Regular schmegler.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's just regular.
So look, I'm gonna do this on your live real fast because your phone gonna die. I wanted to say the live, so I'm gonna end it real quick.
Of course.
So you know, Y'all catch the rest of the episode on YouTube. It's gonna be dropping whenever it drop. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm gonna let her know. She gonna post it. And then you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah. We're gonna go from there, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I better watch it.
Wifeable Podcast on YouTube. And hold on, we're gonna continue the shit, but we gotta end this live. So
Yeah, bye. And
cause I wanted hold on real fast. Hold on. I wanted to get that
I don't know if it's
hold on real fast. I wanted to get them stats, you know what I'm saying? That shit means something. I didn't know we could share it.
Yeah, just put whatever.
I got you.
I'm sweating my ass off in this seat.
So how you feeling so far though? That you on the podcast? Like,
I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. At first, I was a little bit nervous, but I feel good.
yeah, I'm glad. You know, like I said, this ain't it's a judgment free zone. We like to have fun on this show.
Yeah.
So let me tag this, and then all right, cool. Tag. Real quick, yeah, I know. She like, damn.
No, I'm just like, I'm hoping that it doesn't die.
Oh yeah, that's true. APAP Media, and we done. Yeah, sure. Okay. All right, we back at it. I'm going to pass you this phone. Mine's died already, so I'm like, damn.
Oh shit.
Both eyes can't die, shit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so back to the podcast. Apologize for the brief pause, but we had to pause for the cause. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, Dolly, how many times were you knowingly and willingly in a relationship with someone who was already in a relationship when you met them?
Oh damn.
She's like, damn.
I don't like me actually being the side chick type shit. Nah,
You never.
Nah, I never like. Nah, if I fucked around with you, I probably fucked you or something like that. You feel me? But I was never the side chick.
Oh,
I was
okay.
never. You get what I'm saying? Like I was never like the side chick. You get what I'm saying?
Basically, like are we sharing them type of shit?
Yeah. I was never that. Like you get what I'm saying? I was never that. Never that.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. I don't believe in that, to be honest. I would actually feel bad for the girl that's in the relationship and stuff like that. I have fucked a guy, you get what I'm saying, that has been in a relationship and shit like that while he was in a relationship, but that was until there, you get what I'm saying? Like I said, like, I'll see you later, bye.
But you wouldn't like, oh, this my man too type shit.
Nah, because what's mine is mine. You get what I'm saying? What's mine is fucking mine. I don't know. And the thing is that, though, if you're going to have a question where have I ever had a dude cheat on me?
That actually one of my questions, but I mean, it wasn't one of my questions. But
I'm me personally, I mean, I don't know if a guy has really cheated on me or not, to be honest.
For real? You don't know?
No, I don't. Because I don't be paying so much attention, I guess, to that shit.
Well, how you get your lick back if somebody ain't never got their lick on you?
So it's like, when I say I get my lip back, it's like, if you give me those, like, I never actually physically caught a man cheat on me. You get what I'm saying? But if I feel those vibes and I've seen that shit like in your phone and shit like that, then probably. You get what I'm saying? If I see bullshit on Instagram and stuff like that, yeah. How you call it? But like a guy that I could like literally physically say that I caught him cheating.
Yeah.
No. Like I never caught a guy cheating on me. And that's fine with me, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay. I don't need that shit. I don't need that pain in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that trauma. I'll see you fucking later. I got some trauma to motherfucking deal with.
Like, I think men cheating on women has ruined a lot of women. Because, like, they just never be the same. I mean, I'm guilty, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it's nothing I'm proud of. It's just something, like, it was just part of my journey. You know what I'm saying? It's shit. But I learned from it. Because when that karma came knocking on my door, I was like,
oh, so
damn.
karma came knocking on your door.
Yeah. I went that motherfucker. I was like, what's up?
Oh, damn. That's crazy.
Oh, man. But how many times have you been involved with a married man?
Married. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been involved with a married man, to be honest.
You know, be a lot of men out here lying, talking about they ain't married and shit.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, me thinking, to be honest, I don't think so. it's just I'm not that type of woman. You get what I'm saying? I want you to be single because I want your attention. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to have to deal with bullshit from another female. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to have to deal with none of that shit. And I don't want to like put myself in danger because of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I don't need. You see how I look? I don't need. No, I'm not. Listen, I'm humble. Okay, fuck out of here. But I don't need. You know what I'm saying? To go after a married guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that karma. I don't want that shit. I really don't. You get what I'm saying?
That's some real ass shit. Hey.
Yep. Listen, I had my fun in life, and I had my relationships and shit like that, and trust and believe, I definitely have sucked some dick. But but listen, I don't want no bad karma, coming to me. Like, nah, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody lies, right?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of liar are you?
Damn, I'm a bad liar. I'm a bad liar because after that I come confessing and shit because I feel bad after, like, baby, I done did some bullshit. I don't really like to lie. If I could tell you the truth, I'll tell you the truth. And if you catch me in a lie, you're getting the truth. I ain't gonna beat around the bush because I've always said if I'm grown enough to do what the fuck I'm doing, I'm grown enough to tell you what the fuck it is if you definitely fucking catch me in a lie. Now, if you never catch me in a lie, I won't motherfucking tell you.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
But she ain't gonna lie unless you catch it in the lie. Unless you don't catch it in the lie.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just if it comes down to, like, if it's like, let's say cheating, if I cheated on somebody and stuff like that, and it was like somebody that I actually really fucking cared about and shit like that, like really cared about, and I did it first, like you didn't fuck up like I did it, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna be like, babe, I kind of fucked up, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't want to fuck up with this one, because he's doing everything so good that if I end up fucking with this one, it's like I don't want to lose that one. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. And I've always said, I'm sorry, but I'm a nigga and a bitch. Like, I like sex. You get what I'm saying? I do. So if I want to fuck, I'm gonna fuck. But and the thing is, I don't just fuck around either. Like, I have my relationships. Like, if I fuck around with somebody, I'm fucking around with them for them, like, you get what I'm saying, for a long period of time.
Right,
I don't just be fucking here and there and here. No. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm with them for a minute. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, like me, like, if I care about you and you doing the things right and I cheat on you, I'm not going to be able to keep that to me. I'm going to have to tell you so I could start over and just try to do it over again. But then at that point, I just feel like, what's the point in the relationship? And so, whatever.
No, that's true. So are you a good girl at home and a bad girl on trips? Or do you do your dirty work at home and be a good girl on trips?
But what do you mean, like, bad stuff and good stuff?
Like, no, I'm saying a bad girl at home, as in, like, you're in a relationship. And I mean, a good girl at home, you're in a relationship. But as soon as you go on that girl's trip, you wilding the fuck out. Like, or do you do your dirty work at home and be a good girl on trips when you go out with your friends, or that type of shit?
That's such a hard question because, like, I'm thinking about my past and, like, so this is like my past. I'm really trying to turn over a new leaf, guys. Like, but in my past, shit, if I'm going on a fucking trip and because the person that I only think about this when I think about that specific question is my baby father. Like, because, I was with him for like about 5 years, and I'm not gonna lie, every chance that I fucking could get out the fucking house and do me, I did me. And I'm not talking about fucking either. Like, I'm not talking about fucking. I'm literally just talking about just going out, flirting with guys, you know what I'm saying? Maybe hugging up on somebody real quick, you know what I'm saying? Getting a couple of drinks, just dancing everywhere and stuff like that. Yeah, that type of crazy out, Yeah, because at the end of the day, too, like, I definitely don't want to be out and about getting drunk, doing drugs or shit like that. Not saying that I do drugs. I don't do drugs. I smoke weed. That's the only thing I do. And then end up doing some bullshit, and then end up coming back with something. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's not, So that's I'm very. When it comes to that, I protect myself 100%. I don't play with that shit. I don't. None of that shit.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Fucking play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
So, do you feel like you have to be legally married to perform the wifey duties?
Damn, that question. Wow, that's crazy.
I ask all the hard questions on wifeable. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Nah. I feel like if he's doing everything right, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, as girlfriend and boyfriend, if y'all not living together, then do whatever y'all want, to be honest. You get what I'm saying? But if y'all living together, regardless of the fact, bitch, don't you eat? Don't you take a shower? Don't you clean your own house? So wouldn't you do that automatically? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not being a wife, you know, and having wife qualities. Shouldn't
No,
we?
I said wifey duties.
Oh, wifey duties.
Wifey duties, yeah.
I just feel like wifey duties should definitely even become before even having a man, because you got to learn how to be a wife on your own. You get what I'm saying? You got to learn how to fucking clean, cook, wash these clothes. You know what I'm saying? And if you have kids, you know, take care of your kids and stuff like that, of course. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just feel like if y'all guys are living together, it comes automatic, just like he should. You do husband duties, which, you know, work, I guess. I don't know what a husband duty is, to be honest, but
it's actually crazy. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I do want to say this because it just hit me. You know what I'm saying? When shit hit me, spirit I got to tell you this. So I'm coming up with the flip side of wifeable, which is, I'm gonna tell you the name after, you know, cause I ain't put it out there. I don't want nobody biting my shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's the opposite. So I'm actually looking for a female host to actually run it, and I think you'll be perfect for it.
Okay, that's what's up.
So that's that though. But yeah, cause I've been on this show. I've been doing it for probably almost a year now, and you know, I had women ask me that, like, well, you know, they try to say, are you husband or boo? Yeah, like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? It don't flow. You know what I'm saying? But like, basically, like, and I'm like, damn, they gave me an idea. I mean, well, I had the idea before then, but ultimately, I'm like, you know, because a lot of men feel like they want a woman in their life, but it's a lot of shit that they got to handle first. You know what I'm saying? You know, in order for the shit to run smooth. I mean, it can run smooth without, you know what I'm saying, on the process of, you know, on their grind, but it just got to make sense, man. A lot of men, speaking from a man, like, man be at home playing the game, just bullshitting all day. You know what I'm saying? They don't need no woman in their life right now. You know what I'm saying? But with a man with a lot of shit going, and he like, hey, I need you to make these calls. I need you know what I'm saying? Now it makes sense type shit. So yeah, that's real though. So I want to know, does dick size matter?
I knew this fucking question was gonna come.
You know, it wasn't. This was actually a new, like, you know, fairly new question I added because I never asked it, and it's like, but in reality, I something that men want to know.
Oh my gosh, how big is your dick?
Who you talking?
Listen. Dick size for me personally does not matter. It matters to a certain point. Like, if you're 4 inches and below, like, no, not even fucking 4 inches. 5 inches and below, because 6 inches is the average. You get what I'm saying, for a man. So if you're 6 inches and you got some girth in you, all right, let's get it. You get what I'm saying? I'll tell you the story. I had my ex, right? He was so fucking big. And I'm not talking about my recent ex. I'm talking about another ex. Because, you know. Anyways. He was so damn big. And I'm talking about big like that and big in girth. That when we used to have sex, it used to hurt. Yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, whoa. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, hey, how you doing? But when we ended up, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that good. So, me personally, I just feel like if you don't know how to use it, there's no point in having a big dick. Because if you don't know how to use it, you don't know how to move it, all you're doing is just pounding the shit out of the bitch because you just want to hear her scream. I feel like it just, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't feel like size matters.
Okay.
6 under. You know what I mean, 6 over, it doesn't matter. But 6 under, yeah, it kind of, yes, it does. Listen, though. The good thing about it, though, is that you guys could actually make the girl come without using your dick, okay? If you guys just learn how to do that shit, it wouldn't be a problem, because I'm pretty sure, you know, if you know how to use your fingers, use your tongue, you know, use foreplay, you do role play, there's a lot of shit that you can do in sex, guys, than just fucking putting your dick in a pussy and coming, okay? Can we get a little bit more than just that? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, and that's why your bitch doesn't get wet, because you haven't foreplayed with her. You need to foreplay,
Now,
okay?
And I'm gonna just say this: if your bitch ain't getting wet, you ain't you ain't that that ain't it. You ain't that dude. I'm gonna just say that because like it's just like that's a telltale sign. Like you supposed to be wet. I mean, something you supposed to be creaming something. You supposed to be doing something. But if you ain't doing nothing, and I gotta keep, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't it. Okay. All right. So I want to know what's your favorite thing to cook.
I already said it. My spaghetti.
Right.
I love my spaghetti because my spaghetti tastes so good.
Okay. Yeah, you did say that. Say that. Okay. I want to know too. Let me see this real quick. What else besides spaghetti?
I know how to make some arroz with pollo guisado, arroz con carne guisado, you know what I'm saying? Some roasted chicken and shit like that. Stop playing with me. Some potato salad, some macaroni and cheese, you know what I'm saying? Period. That's all I know. I need to learn more, but for right now, that's all I know. But good. You know what?
No judgment here. Like I said, this ain't no judgment zone.
At least I know how to cook something. Like,
goddamn, you're gonna have a spaghetti 7 days a week. So do you feel like you need a man, Dolly?
My gosh, that's such a fucking tricky question because I could literally sit here and be like, no. But my heart says yes. I want, like, not that I need a man, but I definitely want a man. That I need a man, you got to show me I need you. You got to fucking show me I need you. Because the thing is that, though, at the same time, I've done everything by myself for so fucking long that it's like, I don't need a man. And, some men, like, the other day, I did this video with Gerald Houston, right? And these guys, and I was like, it was a skit and everything. It was funny. Mm-hmm. And, I said in my video, I'm a little expensive. And so many guys was just like, oh, she's cheap. I would probably, do this and that to her on the first day, whatever the fuck. So much fucking bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Right. And it's like, if y'all really acted like actual men, not you, but, talking to those men in general. Yeah. If y'all really acted like actual men and really understand, like, why the fuck a bitch is literally saying I'm a little bit expensive or she needs some money because she really wants to know if you're going to do something for her or she's going to have to continue to do whatever the fuck she needs to do for herself while you're taking advantage of her just getting some pussy and not putting anything into her at all. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, show me that I need you. Show me that I need you. Show me that I could depend on you. You get what I'm saying? Show me, because if you show me that, you're going to be able to depend on me. But that's just the type of woman that I am. Seriously. If I could depend on you, trust and believe that, baby, when I got the money and shit like that, you're going to find $200 in your pocket one day, be like, where the fuck did this come from? And I know $200 ain't that much. No, but it's still something. You get what I'm saying? And it's the point that fucking counts. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? If you financially ¿cómo se llama? Taking care of me, you're also emotionally taking care of me. And I'm not saying that the financial part is the first thing, because I'd rather the emotion part to know that you care about me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff before you actually give me something financially. You get what I'm saying? You help me financially. After, when I have the money, baby, you need something. Baby, you hungry? Let me take you out to eat. Baby, you want to go shopping? Baby, let me go get you some, you know what I'm saying? Some nice little Jordans, whatever the fuck you like. You know what I'm saying? Some Nikes or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But that's just the person I am. He gonna trick, and I'm a trick. He gonna trick bigger, but I'm gonna also trick the same. You get what I'm saying? Like, shit, that's the person that I am. Okay,
I fuck with that. Do you embrace having a strong, independent woman mindset?
I'm tired of the independent woman mindset. I'm tired of it. Like, it gets to a point where, yeah, we're independent, but bitch, we need some help. Stop acting like you don't need help. And let me tell you something. There's strong, beautiful, brilliant women that have their own business. And let me tell you, baby, you got it. You got the thousands in your bank account. But you want that man to come in and be like, here you go, baby. You don't got to worry about this. Here you go, baby. Let me give you a little bit of peace of mind, baby. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. I went to go get my nails and hair done and stuff today, and I said, shit, man, I wish a nigga was motherfucking paid for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even though, yes, I do. I just said I got my nigga and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't depend on him 100%. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do me regardless of the fact. But I want a nigga to be like, here you go. Let me take you. Let's go out to get my nails done. Let's go out to get my hair done. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you offer it, that I don't got to sit there and ask for you. Because a lot of women, they're not going to ask you. They're not going to ask you. Right. They hint you. That's what they do. We hint you. We be like, damn, man, I want to go get my nails done today, man. I'm not really feeling good, babe. My toes ain't really looking all good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's your hint to be like, baby, you want to go get your nails done? Let me go take you out real quick. Let me go get your nails and your toes done and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Fellas pay attention, man.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Clues and all type of shit.
And you gonna get your dick sucked well right after.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you this. Like, one thing about it, like, man, it's like, and I know we as human creatures, we can complicate things, but the shit really simple when you think about it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple. I mean, of course, I wasn't saying this 5-10 years ago. I was lost in the sauce too, but like, now that I got it and I got a better understanding, this shit's simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's simple, but like I said, we complicate things.
But and the thing is that though too. That's why I like OnlyFans. That's why I like OnlyFans. Because it like the guys in that video was like, ain't nobody gonna take me serious, and stuff like that. But the thing is that though, first of all, I already have a man, so we're in a relationship and shit like that, and we're both taking each other serious. So I don't give a fuck what anybody gotta say at the end of the day. But it's like I'm literally giving you what the fuck you want, so you could give me what the fuck I want, obviously, and we don't gotta beat around the motherfucking bush. You get what I'm saying?
All right.
That's why I like OnlyFans, because I'm not like, you're basically getting what you're asking for instead of motherfucking just beating around the bush, like I said, playing your games with me and not getting anything at all. You get what I'm saying? You're giving me my money. I'm giving you photos and videos and shit like that, and you could jerk off and all of that type of stuff. And hey, you're happy, and I'm happy too. And you know what I'm saying? And the thing is that though, like I actually do care about my customers though. Like I want them to be happy and stuff like that. I want them to be happy with my content too. You know what I'm saying? So like I do put in the effort and everything like that. But when I say that's why I like OnlyFans, to those certain fans that just want one thing and they don't really give a fuck about me, they just want to see me naked and jerk off real quick. Those are the fans where I'll be like, all right, I'll see you later. I have actual loyal fans that really like care about me. You know what I'm saying? They text me every single day. I try to text them as much as I can too. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have a busy life. I have kids, so I don't be texting back every single day. But I do actually care about them, and I make good content for them because I want them to be, you know what I'm saying, happy and shit like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
I was actually gonna get into that later on, so it's crazy that you brought it up sooner. So let me ask you: are you willing to submit to your man's controlling rule?
And what is the controlling rule?
I said control in his rule. Are you willing to submit to that?
You gotta take care of me, baby. Like I could be the most submissive woman ever. You get what I'm saying? I'm not a slave though. Like that's one thing, I'm not a slave. I actually enjoy nurturing my man. I actually enjoy taking care of my man. I want to give you a massage. I want to cook for you. I want to clean for you. I want you to be happy and, in a good place. You get what I'm saying? If you take care of me, that's what's going to happen. And if you don't take care of me, and I'm not talking only financially, because that's where everybody goes back to the financial part. It's not only financial. It's the fact that, first of all, you could have all the money in the world and treat me like shit. But what if you have just let's say $20 on you? You go to the fucking store and you see my favorite chocolate and you think about me and you're like, I'm gonna buy that fucking chocolate for my girl, even though I only got $20. You gonna give me that chocolate, baby? I'm gonna make you a whole meal. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you a whole fucking meal from the fucking food that I got with my food stamps. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make you a whole meal, and then after that, you're gonna get your massage. We're gonna watch a movie, and whatever happens after that, because it's not always about sex either. Because I know I've been talking about sucking dick, but it's not always about that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you take care of me, and you care about me, and I'm gonna take care of you, and I'm gonna be submissive, and I'll let you lead.
Okay. So what sounds more like you in a relationship? I'm the boss or I'm a boss?
I'm a boss.
Okay. What would your next ideal husband be like?
Well, that he's just constantly like on top of me, like, and I'm not talking about on top of me in a bad way. You guys, I'm talking about like, and I'm not talking about like that either.
Gotta stay up top. Gotta stay up.
But that he's constantly asking me if I'm okay, do I need anything, just asking me about my day, how you been, telling me about his day. You see, I want to know what's going on in your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell me about your day. Tell me about your childhood. Tell me about your, everything about you. I want to know everything about you. Somebody that's just there. Somebody that's there and that cares. And I'm not talking about no superficial care, no 5-minute care. No, I'm talking about that you care. Like you
Genuinely care.
Yes, you genuinely care.
Okay. You ever been in love before?
Yes, I have been in love before.
That's real. Would you ever marry outside your nationality?
I haven't. Well, I have. Well, can I say nationality? I mean, is it considered nationality? I mean, he's Honduran. He is Honduran, and I am Puerto Rican. So I don't know if that's, you know.
I mean,
I mean, we're Spanish.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So
So
I guess
I'm like,
would you marry a Caucasian? Would you marry
I would never
a
marry a
African?
white man.
Would you,
Like, I'm
you know what I'm
sorry.
saying? Like,
I'd definitely marry a black dude. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day.
okay.
I mean, you know what? No, I would marry a white man. His dick gotta be big. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, at least a little bit big. You know what I'm saying? It has to have a little girth up in it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I marry a white dude. They seem pretty cool. I never had one before, but
Well,
maybe.
she open to it.
Yeah, I'm open to it.
Okay. So I want to know,
So
Dolly.
slide in my DMs. I need a sugar daddy.
So, Dolly, do you know what straight masculine man who desire a wife what we value in a woman?
You know what? Yeah, I do. I do know what y'all definitely require and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, tell the world. We want to hear it.
You know, it's crazy because the world has changed so much. You get what I'm saying? From the 90s to now and shit like that. You know, from the 80s to now, from the 70s to now. And what is considered love, you know what I'm saying? So much different now than before and stuff like that. But I feel like a real straightforward masculine man, you know what I'm saying? That what he wants in a wife is a wife to respect herself. You get what I'm saying? Not doing what the fuck I'm doing online. I ain't gonna lie. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is at the end of the day. Because a nigga still gonna love me anyways. Let me stop. But nah, I mean, it is what it is. Because y'all love the hoes. We can't, you know what? And I'm not saying that I'm a hoe, but y'all love the hoes. And a guy automatically looks at my fucking profile, sees OnlyFans, and considers me automatically a fucking hoe. And it is what it is, whatever. But you know, I feel like a woman that definitely respects herself, you get what I'm saying, ain't showing her ass off of all of motherfucking Instagram and shit like that, definitely has good work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Is can have children. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a man definitely would want to have, children and stuff like that.
That's key.
Yeah, and a builder, not somebody that's constantly quarreling, nagging, criticizing every fucking idea that you got, because that shit is not cool. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that could cook also, you know what I'm saying? Because a nigga got to eat. You get what I'm saying? Somebody that can multiply the finances also, because we need to multiply the finances. We can't just sit there and just, that's it. No, we got to multiply the finances. We got to see what the fuck we going to do. You know what I'm saying? A woman that is clean, good hygiene. That pussy got to be clean. I mean, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Wash your ass. Definitely that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like those are the qualities and stuff like that.
Okay. So, is sex important to you in a relationship?
Yes, it is. It is important to me in a relationship. It's not the number one thing that's important to me, but it is important to me.
Okay. Have you ever had your heart broke before?
Of course. Okay. Of course. That shit was pretty horrible. So I had this Cuban guy. Oh, how the hell did I forget about that? He cheated on me. What am I talking about?
Nah, because usually that's what heartbreak lies from.
Nah,
getting cheated on. So
yeah, yo, let me tell you what he did, yo.
What
this dude,
what he do?
With his baby mama. Like, his baby mama found out about me. He ended up literally going to Miami for like about 4 days, and he told me that he tried to play himself. He told me that he was sleeping in his car. Dude, what the fuck you doing sleeping in your damn car? No, you was sleeping in your baby mama's house. And I would call him those 4 days that he was over there. Nigga did not answer me, did not hit me up, no nothing. Yo, I was crying, bawling, like wondering what the fuck is going on and shit like that. Go on this bitch's fucking Facebook page. The bitch was like, had a fucking meme talking about, yeah, I slept with him last night or some bullshit like that. Mm-hmm. Yo, that shit broke my fucking heart, yo.
No, not your heart.
Never, man, yo. I never dealt with a dude like that. In a way where I'm talking about, like, I was really in love with him. Like, I was so, and that was a dude that, let me finish the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I never wanted to cheat on that dude. And I ended up cheating on him. Why? Because he ended up cheating on me. But I was so conformed to this dude. Like, I was so in love with him that I'm telling you, I could have been with him for the rest of my life. And that's why I say dick size don't matter, because his dick wasn't that big. He just knew how to use it. You know what I'm saying? But I could be with this dude for the rest of my motherfucking life, and I'll be happy. Didn't have to cheat on him. I was by his side. I was, you know what I'm saying? He did me so dirty so many times. That one day, and I will never do this again, because I have, not that I didn't have standards before, but a bitch was mad, so a bitch did whatever a bitch did. But, I wouldn't do it again. But he ended up going to Cuba. And so one day, I'm in my car and stuff like that. This was when I was a taxi driver. So I was in my car, and I go to the car wash so I could wash my car, and his best friend is there. So his best friend, you ain't know what the fuck I'm going to say. His best friend was there, and his best friend was really trying me. His best friend was like, oh, you don't have another girl that looks just like you, you know what I'm saying, that I could go out with? So I took the hand. I was like, So we ended up, getting each other's numbers. And since he had did me so dirty, oh my gosh, so much shit I went through with this dude. I was like, you know what? I'm going to fuck your best friend. And so I fucked him, which I ended up regretting after. Don't do it. I do not recommend it. Okay. So it was whack as hell, first of all. It was whack as fuck. It was just not it. You know what I'm saying? And then one day, though, we was on the phone with each other, 2 months after that. We was on the phone, and I was talking to my ex, the Cuban guy. And he was like, yeah, I never loved you, da-da-da, because if I did, I would have still been with you. And he got me so fucking upset that I just said it to him. I was like, yeah, and I fucked your best friend.
Hey. That probably broke his heart. He probably still crying today.
So bad.
He probably still crying. So with that being said, Dolly, do you still have any emotional wounds that's still open, or have they become emotional scars to where they healed?
I have emotional wounds that are still open, that are still very open. For the simple fact that what has happened to me in my lifetime is it's more than ordinary. And I'm not trying to play no damn victim, because at the end of the day, I am happy for who I am today. All the trials and tribulations have made me the person that I am today. But, we're on this podcast where she's wifeable, and marriage is just so important to me. That wound of me actually having a marriage and actually getting divorced, that's one of my biggest wounds that hasn't closed up. And I feel like the reason why it's had, because I've also asked myself, why hasn't that wound closed up? It's been so many years already, you get what I'm saying? So why hasn't that wound closed up? And I just feel like it's because I haven't had the right person to show me different than that. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so, yes, that wound is very deep, very open.
So what are some of your triggers? And it could be something you named already. I'm just as far as to open up. Oh, it's already opened up. So to widen the actual wound, what would be some of your triggers?
You know what? It's what would be definitely some of my triggers? It's shit. I'm not even gonna lie, because it's pretty, you know what I'm saying?
All right, well, like I said, we're gonna pass that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just, yeah.
So Dolly, how many times have you been sent to the clinic?
For what?
For like an STI?
No, never. What are you talking about?
No, I asked I asked every woman.
No, of course not. I always check myself. I don't play that shit. You get what I'm saying? I always check myself. Thank God. Never had anything, you feel me? I'm good. Me personally, I always use condoms. So I don't play that shit. when it comes to me, I'm very clean. I'm not dirty, you get what I'm saying? So me personally, no. Thank God I never had an STD. I probably had a yeast infection, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. But that's regular. That's just regular shit. But a STI or STD, no, thank God. Thank God. No.
Okay. Yeah. Have you ever been in a domestic abusive relationship?
Of course I have. My baby father of 5 years. He was very, very violent. Used to beat my ass every single day.
No.
Yeah, he used to beat my ass every single day. That shit used to be horrible. But You know what I'm saying? I survived it. I got out of it. That's why I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't. And it's crazy too, because you know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
It's crazy is that you could smack the shit out of me while we having sex, and I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? That my pussy get wet all day, every day when you do that shit. But yeah, that fucking domestic violence shit. I don't play that shit.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, that shit is. Yeah.
You got any sex tapes out?
Of course, I'm an OnlyFans model. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of sex tapes out. Got a lot of sex. Hit me up, OnlyFans. It's Dolly Baby with 3 Y's at the end. Okay.
Have you ever did something strange for a piece of change?
Nah.
Okay. Do you have any crazy exes out here?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Not at this point right now. I just, like I said, like I'm so a loner. You get what I'm saying? I don't deal with multiple people. So you get what I'm saying? If I deal with one person, I know who the fuck I'm fucking with. You get what I'm saying? And so it's not really. I don't go out with crazy niggas. No, just never. It just. Oh no! What am I talking about? Baby, follow. My baby, yo. Nah. When I was cheating on him, and I was cheating on him with this dude named Alex. Now let me tell you about this dude named Alex.
Give me here.
Yo, I was with my Mexican dude for like 2 years, right? And now talking about dick sizes, like talking about dick sizes and shit. So the Mexican wasn't that big. You get what I'm saying? He was regular schmegula. The Honduran, that nigga was huge. And I hadn't had some huge ass dick in like about 2 years. So when so when we ended up fucking, that shit was huge. Like, that shit hurt. Like, I was like, what the fuck? So I ended up automatically falling in love because he knew how to use it and shit like that. Shit was fucking awesome. So I remember one time we ended up going home from the club and stuff like that, and my baby father comes out, and he grabs a fucking rock, and the nigga just starts throwing the fucking rock at his damn BMW.
Damn.
Yo, Alex's BMW. I'm sorry, Alex. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Alex went through some bullshit with me, man. He went through some bullshit with me, but he stayed a champ. He was a champ, though. He definitely thugged it out, though.
Wow, this shit sound wild. So, okay, so look, Dolly, this is like the first half of the Wifeable podcast. The second half gonna go way quicker, just segments, off of fun. Right. So I want to know, like, how you feeling so far and what you think about it.
The podcast?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I like it. I definitely want to come back, you know what I'm saying? Just don't eat me, guys. Like, don't come for me. Like, leave me alone. Like, don't judge me. Don't criticize me. I mean, y'all gonna do it anyways, you get what I'm saying? But shit, this is my life. This is my life. Yeah. I do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying? I make my little money and stuff like that, and I leave y'all alone. I'll see y'all later.
Okay. So, real quick before we get into the segments, I want to give another shout out to our sponsors, Troublemakers. So behind this brand, let me tell y'all what the brand is. So 3 kids. The owner got 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So therefore, it's like Troublemakers ain't just the regular connotation of what troublemakers may be. It's just more like remembering your inner child. You know what I'm saying? When you was mischievous and just innocent. Innocent trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like not no murder, nothing like that. So so ultimately that's what Troublemakers, the brand, is all about, man. So if you got some troublemakers, or if you used to be a troublemaker as a kid, you know what I'm saying, this is the brand for you. Make sure y'all hit me up in the DM, and I can tell you how to get it. You know what I'm saying? We got a website, troublemakersclothing.com. Check them out. All right. So now we're finna get into the segments, and then we're gonna conclude this version of Wifeable. So with that being said, the first segment is called This or That. I literally need 1 or 2 options that I'm gonna give you, and anything you don't want to answer, you can say pass.
All right. Clean
shaved or bearded?
Oh damn, I like the beard. I like definitely the beard. The beard is everything.
Taller than or shorter than?
Taller than.
Older than or younger than?
Both.
This or that?
Older.
Hairy or not hairy?
Not hairy.
Protector or provider?
That's a hard one. Protector.
Rappers or athletes?
Neither. The fuck?
9 to 5 or entrepreneur?
Damn, yo, you got me. I say both, to be honest. I've been a 9 to 5 too, so I say both. But you know what? Entrepreneur though.
Okay.
Entrepreneur.
Interracial relationships or same race relationships?
Nah, interracial.
Okay. Wine or tea?
I'll take tea.
Talking on the phone or FaceTime?
FaceTime.
A creative first date or an expensive first date?
A creative.
Matching fits or color coordinated?
Oh, I like the matching fits.
Lighter complexion or darker complexion?
Darker.
Smoker or drinker?
Smoker.
Hickeys or sexting?
Sexting.
Doggy style or missionary?
Missionary.
Squirter or creamer?
Creamer.
Oral or anal?
Both. And there's no each, the both. Both.
So yeah, that concludes this or that segment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So this next one is called double standards. And just pretty much let me know, is it a double standard in our society?
All right.
Is it a double standard? Is this a double standard? A woman being promiscuous versus a man being promiscuous?
It is a double standard. It is a double standard. I feel like it's a double standard because if you can go ahead and stick your dick in any fucking pussy, why can't we put our pussies in any fucking dick? Like, why can't we? It's serious though. Why are we called a hoe? Because we take control of our bodies and we want to fuck somebody because we want to fuck somebody because just like y'all dicks get hard, our pussies get, you know what I'm saying, wet too. So you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we fuck somebody because we just want to fuck them? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. Like, and it's not automatic that the bitch is just gonna be fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry and shit like that. No, she just wanted to fuck one day and that's it. That's what happened. But she could be the most loyalist motherfucking bitch you'll ever motherfucking meet. It's just we're human. We're human. Let us be human. But go ahead.
Okay, no, that was it. You know what I'm saying? That was that segment. Double standards.
Yep.
So this next segment is called story time. So, what's one thing you never told your ex?
That the ex, like, because I told him that I had cheated on him, but I didn't tell him which ex that I cheated on him. And it was the ex that he felt very insecure about because that ex had a big ass dick. He didn't. So I told him it was another ex because I did want to tell him that I cheated on him because I wanted him to hurt. I'm not going to lie. But I did say it was a different ex than the ex that he didn't want me to fuck. But he knew though. He kind of knew because the thing is that when I told him that I cheated on him and shit like that, I said my ex. He didn't even want to ask which one. And let me tell you something. If he would have asked which one, I would have told him it was Todd. But you're gonna hear it now anyways, baby. So fuck you. That's all I gotta say.
All right, so that was that segment, story time, right? Mm-hmm. So now we're going to our next segment. It's called Would You Rather. So would you rather have a perfectly shaped man who's cock-eyed, or a gorgeous man with halitosis?
What the hell is halitosis?
I mean, your breath stank like a motherfucker.
Oh nah,
like
let me
shit.
get the cockeyed nigga. Cause that's a huge turnoff. If your breath stinks, that's a fucking huge turnoff. I think for every woman too. Like, I don't know, you know. Go to the dentist. Matter of fact, I got my dentist motherfucking appointment tomorrow and shit like that. I'm telling you, I take care of my teeth. I don't play. I want my breath to motherfucking smell good.
No, that's real. Okay. So our last segment for the day is called Best Impersonations. So, Miss Dolly, baby, give me your best impersonation of a New York girl.
Oh, New York. Oh, well, I am from New York, so I don't.
Yeah, I mean, cause I ain't want to say, give me your best impersonation of a Spanish woman, because you're a Spanish woman. You know what I'm saying? That's
Of a New York girl.
You reek that shit. I mean,
damn, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is that though, like, I ain't even gonna lie, like, I'm from New York and shit like that, but I don't really be up there like that because I've been here for like 13 years and shit like that. But yerp, like, yerp, what's up, let me get that, you know what I'm saying, bacon, egg, and cheese on the roll. Stop playing with me, all right?
okay.
I mean, that's the only, hey, one thing, I'm not gonna lie though, can I ask all my New York people on this podcast, do we still say son? Because every time I tell somebody that I'm from New York, they be like, what's up, son? What's up, son? I don't go to New York and be hearing that word everywhere. So that's what I'm like, didn't we leave that shit back in the 90s and the early 2000s? Like, But it's okay though. It's okay. I'm just asking.
Yo, son. Yo,
what's up, son?
Word the
What
mother.
you doing, my G?
Word
How
the
you
mother.
doing, my? You know what I'm saying? Or suck my dick. Suck my dick. Like they be like, yo, suck my dick.
All right, so look, man, now that this is the conclusion of it, you know what I'm saying? So now that you've been actually on the show, the Wifeable Podcast, I want to know your thoughts on, what's your thoughts? How you feeling? Like, now
I'm feeling good.
Conclusion, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm feeling good. Definitely, I am wifeable, even if I am an OnlyFans model. It's not forever. It's just for me to get a little bit of change so I could, you know what I'm saying, do my own business. But I actually like it. You know, I've always wanted to be on podcasts and stuff like that because I feel like I'm very good with talking and stuff like that. The only thing that I gotta get a hang on is the comments when people be like commenting and be like, this bitch is this and this bitch is that. That's the only thing that I gotta
see,
hang
but you
on.
and you see when we was on live, I ain't what they say, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it ain't they show, you know what I'm saying? And as the host, you gotta know when to control the show, you know what I'm saying? Because if you let the viewers, if you answering the viewers every little comment and going back and forth, then it's like, who got the control?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You or them, and then it's them at that point. So I appreciate you having on the show. For those who watching on YouTube, drop the ring emoji or the X emoji if you think, you know, Miss Dolly baby is wifeable or not.
Y'all gonna say X, I already know, but it's all right. At the end of the day, you niggas can't have me, so I don't give a fuck. But talking about the podcast in itself, I actually feel really good here. You know what I'm saying? We're chilling. It's nice. I ain't cold. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm nice and warm. It's nice and warm in here.
Yeah,
we
pay our bills here.
Yeah, period. And you're really cool to, you know, and I'm very comfortable around you. I feel really good around you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely love coming back on the show if you want me back.
Yeah, for sure. I got plans to have a round table on FEMALEHOLIC to where we dive deeper into different relationship topics to where it won't be just like a, you know, this, you know, with just questions and segments.
Yeah.
It'll be more like, all right, now we talking this person, that person, your opinion, my opinion. Now we talking to the, you know what I'm saying, just we discussing it. So that's coming. So I must definitely keep you in mind about that. I keep you in mind about the other podcasts I was telling you about when it comes to the flip side of Wifeable.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Tell the people where they can follow you on social media, then we're going to get up out of here.
You can follow me on Instagram at its Dolly, Dolly, baby, Baby. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram. You can also find me on OnlyFans. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. Either it's Dolly baby or Bad Dolly. One of the two. And Dolly, I am the original Bad Dolly. If you see anybody else with the name Bad Dolly, understand that they copied that shit from me. I'm going to end up trademarking my motherfucking name too. Fuck out of here, because ain't no other bitch going to be Bad Dolly besides me, bitch.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Bad Dolly in the building.
Bad Dolly!
Appreciate you. And subscribe, like, share, and we see y'all next week.